problem with buying fresh herbs from the greengrocers, you bring them home, put them in the fridge, and within a day they wilt. They're limp and you can't use them. So I've come up with 3 ways to help them keep fresh. When you buy fresh herbs, especially something like coriander, dhania, cilantro, whatever you want to call it, is that you need to treat them like flowers. So you want to cut off their stems and then get a little jar or a cup or something similar, pour in a little bit of water, take any rotten leaves that might be there away and pop them in. That'll help nourish them and keep them fresh, but you can't just put them in the fridge like that, because the problem with the fridge is that it dries things out, so it'll cause the leaves to limp. So what we do is we just take a little packet and carefully just pop all the leaves in there, and then to make it airtight, we just take an elastic band, which is what you'll have around the herbs when you get them from the greengrocer. Lift it up and then keep it in the door of your fridge, because that's the warmest place in the fridge. That works for dhania, for parsley, as well as something like mint sometimes, but mint and basil you especially want to keep out of the fridge. Same idea, but just out of the fridge. Now I've got 2 here that have been in the fridge for 48 hours. Take that off so you can see. And I think they look pretty awesome. You want to change the water every 2 to 3 days, because that can start to get a bit murky. But yeah, they're doing beautifully. The important thing here is only to wash the herbs just before you use them. Otherwise, the moisture will start to get to them and they will start to rot. If you have washed them and you have leftover herbs, then I put them in a Tupperware with a little bit of paper towel underneath that absorbs the moisture, but also keeps a little bit of moisture in there so they don't go limp. And the airtight containers obviously keep the fridge air out. And then lastly, for the lazy man, unwashed herbs you can also put into a plastic bag and seal it with a little elastic band. They won't last as long as if you put them in the jars, but they will last, say, 2 to 3 days.